who has heard Romans 8:28 a number of times in their life? Put your hand up. Who has had it quoted to them a number of times in their life? Who has quoted it to others a number of times in their life? Yeah, so I can put my hand up for all of those as well. It's a pretty famous verse. I have had it said to me many, many times. It's usually said during a suffering or a trial, or when we kind of come to someone, we say, why has God let this happen? But what is this verse actually saying? Just as much as it is famously quoted and put on coffee cups and all those kinds of things, it is also famously misquoted and misunderstood. Someone said it's not that we shouldn't quote Romans 8:28. It's not that we should do away with quoting Romans 8:28, but instead we should really look at what is it really saying and how do we wholeheartedly believe what Romans 8:28 is saying to us. Because if we grasp the depth of what Paul is really saying to us here, when we face trials, which we will face, he is saying, this will give us an anchor. This will really hold us in the anchor of storms, life, and trials. And so Romans 8:28, and we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. And Paul kind of starts off by painting the picture of a master weaver at work, working in the lives for those who love him. And you kind of notice from the beginning that he kind of separates this into two groups, those who love God and those who don't. And it's not that those who love God are promised, you won't have any difficulty in life. You won't suffer, you won't have hard times, but actually what is promised to those who love God is doing something in our suffering, in our troubles, in our hard times. God is actually doing something, and it's not that God promises us, when you follow me, you'll be wealthier, you'll be healthier, you'll be happier, but actually he promises us something even greater, something even better than that, that we can get in this world. And there's a reality and a truth that Paul is trying to share with us here, that it's better than just an improved life that God offers here, but actually he is offering us something that is beyond what we can think or imagine. And so this phrase that Paul uses, work together, speaks of cooperation. And it's a picture of God weaving together the good things we experience in life. If you think about the blessings God's given you, if you think about all those high moments in your life, the things that you look back on, you say, thank you, God, for those. But it also talks about how, there's bad things that we experience in life, and you can think of those low moments in our life, the moments where we can kind of ask, why did God let this happen? Or what, God, were you doing in those moments? God, where were you in this suffering? And so God uses our blessings and the good times, but he also uses the bad times. He uses our pain and our trials, and he uses them for a really specific, ultimate good.